In 2025, a paranormal challenge started circulating online called The Sky is Blue. The rules are simple. Go somewhere dark, repeat a specific phrase, and look for something that shouldn't be there. A younger girl tried it first and claimed she saw a face hiding in the dark.
You go, the sky is blue, move down and say, and I see you. And you want to look for a baby's face.
The sky is blue, and I see you.
That's not how you do it. You have to point up at the ceiling
That's what I did.
and slowly go down.
Why do I have to do it slowly?
Because that's how it goes.
The sky is blue, and I see you. There's nothing. There's no baby.
Her older sister wasn't convinced, thought it was pure imagination. So she decided to try it herself one night, alone, on camera, just to prove there was nothing to it.
The sky is blue, and I see you. 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 The sky is blue, and I see you.
She repeats the phrase again, again. The room stays still. And then, without any warning, without any creak or warning sound, the chandelier directly above her comes crashing down from the ceiling. She never played the game again.
Buka balik lah. Begitu kita ni. Sial tu lah, aku baru tutup tak sampai berapa minit. Terbuka tadi pintu ni. Kita tengok apa yang ada kat dalam. Sial tu. Baru tak baru sampai berapa minit.
This footage was filmed in Indonesia and reportedly discovered on Twitter. A lone security guard is doing his night patrol at a school that locals have long claimed is haunted. The legend goes that when you hear banging sounds on the school grounds at night, it's not a good sign. The guard starts hearing exactly that, loud, rhythmic, getting closer. He pulls out his phone and follows the sound toward the restrooms. That was the wrong direction to walk.
Sial tu. Baru tak baru sampai berapa minit. Terbuka balik. Oi, siapa dalam oi? Kosong. Kosong lah.
The cubicle door slowly creaks open on its own. He steps closer, and then, above the door, a dark, shadowed head rises into frame, still watching him directly. The guard froze, completely locked in place. Whatever appeared above that cubicle door, it didn't move, didn't speak, just watched. Real or staged, something about this footage is deeply wrong. For a long time, a man had been experiencing things in his house he couldn't explain, strange enough that he eventually installed CCTV cameras in every single room, not for security, but because he needed to know what was happening when he wasn't watching. He didn't have to wait long. The cameras caught everything. And when he sat down to review the footage, what he saw terrified him more than anything he'd experienced in person. Watch the table first. He hasn't entered the room yet, and that paper is already moving. No window open, no fan running, and the closet door starts to open on its own. Look at the dogs. They feel it before the door even finishes moving. The paper, the closet, the dogs backing away from something invisible. He installed those cameras to find answers. What he got instead was confirmation that he wasn't imagining any of it, and that whatever was in his house had been there the whole time, moving freely through every room. Cameras or no cameras. A young woman named Lena decided to explore the basement of an abandoned building with a dark reputation. What she found down there was already unsettling. Narrow hallways stretching into total darkness, rusted metal doors that looked exactly like old prison cells. She kept recording, kept moving deeper in, and then a loud metallic crash echoed from somewhere behind her. She spun the camera around and caught something moving through that corridor that had no business being there.
Like there are these, what looks like prison cells down here. Look at these. Tell me that's not absolutely horrifying. What the hell? Did you see that shadow? Oh my God. Hello?
A shadow, human-shaped, moving across the corridor for just a second before vanishing into the dark. She called out. Nothing answered. She didn't wait for it to answer twice. Whatever was down in that basement with her, it knew the layout better than she did. Late one night, a man named Victor pulled into the driveway of his quiet suburban home after a long shift. The moment he stepped inside, something was wrong. The kitchen burner was on. He was certain, completely certain, he'd switched everything off before leaving. Heart already racing, he started moving through the dark house, room by room, phone out, recording. He just wanted a rational explanation. He wasn't going to find one.
Why is that on? Why was that damn door? That door was not shut.
Just seconds after he notices the door, it slams shut on its own. The sound fills the entire hallway. Victor freezes. And then, in a voice that barely holds together, he asks the house who's there.
Who are you? What do you want? I'm out.
He never spent another night in that house, not one. A burner he didn't leave on, a door that shut itself, and a sound that turned a grown man around and sent him running into the street. Whatever was inside that house, it wanted him to know it was home before he was. Clune Park Estate in Scotland was once a thriving community in the early 1920s. Today, it's completely abandoned. A decaying school, a Gothic church, empty flats slowly being swallowed by time. People who visit say the atmosphere alone is enough to make you want to leave. Two friends went in late at night anyway. They were moving through one of the old flats when they heard something coming from the floor below them, clear enough that both of them stopped mid-sentence.
Hello? Isn't it? Hello? Yo! It. Hello? Yo, compilation. Hello? Amy, what is that? Is that downstairs? Hello? There's someone down there, bro. How can you? I'm confused. Huh? Say that. In that room. Hello? Hello? What the f*** are we hearing? Hello?
They're not sure if someone else is in the building. They call out, they listen. The sound keeps coming from that room. But when they go to check, nothing is in there. And then one of them remembered something from earlier in the night. Earlier, they'd noticed movement behind a curtain in one of the windows.
Hey, future in hand. Right, that one's open. Yo. Do you see movement then? Move the light. Yo. Yo. Look. Yo.
And for just a moment, a pale face appeared in that window and disappeared. They left immediately. An empty building, a voice with no source, and a face that was there for just long enough to make sure they saw it. In an isolated mountain area called Mazamitla, there are wooden vacation cabins tucked between the trees, the kind of place that looks peaceful until the sun goes down. One night, around 4 a.m., a man sleeping in his cabin was jolted awake by loud knocking coming from outside. He lay there, listening, and then something inside the cabin moved on its own. The TV. No one near it, no remote. It simply turned itself on in the middle of the night. But that's only the beginning. The following night, something in the forest started screaming. Not an animal, a woman, loud enough to echo across the entire valley. Locals say a woman died alone in a nearby cabin years ago, under circumstances nobody fully explained, and some of them claim she's still out there, still watching. They say she's even been caught on camera. Right there, behind that tree, a pale face peering out, disappearing, then reappearing, watching. This isn't a one-time incident either. It keeps happening at Mazamitla. The knocking, the screams, the face in the trees. Visitors keep coming back with footage, and whatever is out there in those woods keeps showing up in it. A girl was home alone when she started hearing sounds downstairs. At first, she told herself it was nothing, the house settling, pipes, anything, but the sounds kept coming. Footsteps, moving through the hallway below her. She grabbed her phone, hit record, and walked toward the top of the staircase. She pointed the camera down into the dark, and something down there was already looking back up. a shadow moving through the darkness at the bottom of those stairs. She searched the entire house afterward, every room, every corner. Nobody was there. Whatever came in that night, it didn't use the front door, and it wasn't in a hurry to leave. A man's wife had been telling him for days that something was wrong with the house. Scratching sounds coming from inside the walls. He didn't believe her, not at first. That skepticism didn't last long. One evening, he set up his camera, sat himself down in the hallway, and decided to wait it out. He even joked that he might fall asleep. He wasn't laughing for long.
But wifey says she's been hearing scratching noises, or like, she said it sounded like something was in the wall in our room. So I'm gonna take a shower, change my clothes, get in some PJs, and we're gonna go, I guess, sit in the middle of the hallway till we hear something and see what we got. Right now it's 6:52 p.m. Yeah, give me a minute. I'm exhausted too. If I fall asleep, I apologize, but we'll check it out.
He starts near the door because something about it already feels wrong to him. He can't explain why, he just doesn't want to be close to it. So he moves back to the bed, and that's the exact moment the door decides to move. The video ends right there. He didn't stop to explain what happened. He didn't wrap it up for the camera. Whatever that door did, it ended the recording for him. His wife had been right the whole time. Something was in the walls, and when it got tired of being ignored, it made sure he couldn't ignore it anymore. After losing her younger brother, a girl in Indonesia found herself drawn back to his old bedroom, not out of sadness, but because being in that room, surrounded by his things, made her feel like he wasn't completely gone. One day, she was in there with a friend, eating her late brother's favorite ice cream, recording a casual video. Nothing planned, nothing staged, and then...
Nih. Enakan miso atau ini? Nah, itu gimana? Dengar kan? Ada suara. Ada suara. Gue takut nih. Gimana ini balikinnya?
Angin kayak.
Enggak ada. Kosong coy.
The wardrobe on the other side of the room slowly opened by itself, and something that sounded like a child laughing echoed through that space. The girls weren't screaming, they weren't running. They believed it was him, her brother, letting them know he was still there. Whether you believe in that or not, something opened that wardrobe, and whatever made that sound, it came from an empty room. Drop it in the comments, and if you're not subscribed yet, now's a good time. There's a lot more where this came from.